Greetings to you all, I am the IndexMaster, and for those who have subscribed to my channel are probably wondering where the hell have I been for the past 6 months. To tell you the truth, I haven't had much motivation to do a new video because I was entirely focused on Streets of Rage 4, and not much information has came out during those past 6 months. Until recently, more information has came out about the gameplay, who's composing this game, what platforms this will be available on, and of course, some characters have been revealed. And because of this, I'm here to express my thoughts on Streets of Rage 4. The first thing I want to express my thoughts on for Streets of Rage 4 is the art style. Now, as we all know from the start, Streets of Rage was a 16-bit style beat-em-up game from the Genesis era and was pretty much loved, and we all pretty much grew attached to it. But now it's hand-drawn graphics, and I honestly don't like it. It just doesn't suit it, in my opinion. I mean, come on. 16-bit style that looks great for the Genesis goes to a hand-drawn style. It just doesn't match to me. It doesn't connect. I mean, not to say that it's bad. I mean, it looks good for what it is, and probably looks better than some other hand-drawn graphic games that are out there, but I mean, come on, you could have at least done something like what Sonic Mania did, since it's being done by another company and not Sega. I mean, they are involved with it, but not completely. But, I mean, it is what it is. Now, there's the gameplay itself. I mean, it's the same as it always is. It's just you walk around, beat up some guys, move on. But, of course, I have to talk about one thing that I've noticed from the gameplay, and it's that you can't run in this game. Or, no, you can run in this game, but no, it has to be to an exclusive character. It's just something that really baffles me. I mean, why is running not an option for, like, every single character? I mean, why just give it to one certain character, which in this case, it's Cherry Hunter, and I'll talk about her in a moment. But seriously, I mean, that's what I really loved about the third game, is that you could run with any character and not just restricted to one character. In the second game, you can run, but it was exclusive to Skate, and basically they were pulling that same shit from the second game. Running should not be an exclusive option for a character. It should be an all-around thing. I mean, and I've noticed from another gameplay footage that so far Axel and Blaze cannot run, but Cherry can. I mean, that might just seem as a nitpick to some, but to me, that just really bothers me. I mean, I want to run. I shouldn't be taking my sweet-ass time getting from one place to another when there are a bunch of thugs walking across the street. I mean, seriously, you really think if you were in that situation you would want to walk? I don't think so. Now it's time for the music. And if there's one thing Streets of Rage has been famous for, it's the music. I mean, all three soundtracks have been very popular, very iconic, and have revolutionized some artists and just the whole techno-bit glitch and stuff in general. And when Streets of Rage 4 was announced, everyone was hoping that the original composer, Yuzo Koshiro, I think that's how you pronounce, they hoped he would return to make the soundtrack for the fourth game, and at first there was not much information. There was nothing stated that he was going to be in it or he wasn't. We didn't know. And then recently it was announced that yes, he will be coming back to compose a soundtrack for the fourth game, along with 4 other guys that I'm not even going to try and pronounce. I'll just leave them up on the screen here for you to see who they are. And knowing that he's back, and along with those 4 other guys, I'm pretty sure they're going to make a damn good soundtrack, because come on. It's Streets of Rage, and it can't be complete without the main guy. Interestingly enough, Koshiro was not even involved with the game from the start, but he joined after seeing a demo of the game, and of course, various requests for him to join, because, like I said, with no Koshiro, no Streets of Rage soundtrack. Now it's time to discuss the platforms. And of course, it's the big one everyone wants to know about what this will be available on. And of course, when the first teaser trailer came out, there really wasn't much information about what this was coming on. And what I speculate is that, just, you know, PS4, Xbox One, Windows, and Switch some later time. But no, it's been announced that it's coming to all platforms. That includes Windows, PS4, Xbox One, and of course the Switch. Not so sure on Mac, because what game comes out on Mac, really? But of course I have to mention one thing. The company who's making this is an indie company, and they made Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap, which was a remake of Wonder Boy 3: The Dragon's Trap. And that game was a digital only, like no physical versions that have been released. Although technically it did get a physical version, but it was a limited run exclusive. And if Streets of Rage 4 becomes a digital only game and I have to buy the physical copy on limited run, I'm going to flip my shit. Streets of Rage is not a game that should be a digital only. It deserves better. It should be on physical cartridges, discs, basically whatever. It deserves more because it's Streets of Rage. I don't want this as a digital only game. Give it a physical release, damn it. I prefer physical over digital, and there's reasons, but I'm not going to get into it now. Now it's time for the characters, and if there's one thing Streets of Rage has a lot of, it's characters. And when the first trailer was announced, we got the main two, and the main two was Axel and Blaze. They appeared in every Streets of Rage game, 1, 2, and 3. And when the fourth game was announced, of course they were back. Why wouldn't they be? And in response to that, I made a character predictions video on what characters have a chance of returning and who has the least amount of returning. And for the most part, it just seemed like a waste because it just seemed like Axel and Blaze were going to be the only ones back, and I thought, what the hell? Make the new character, bring back some old ones. I mean, Jesus, it's not that hard to do. Then recently, we finally got a character other than Axel and Blaze, a new one. And this character is Cherry Hunter. And who's Cherry Hunter? I don't know. But it's apparently Adam's teenage daughter. Okay, just throw Skate out the window. Forget Eddie. We don't need him. We have Cherry Hunter now. The daughter of Adam. And fuck Adam. No one gave a shit about him in the first game. I mean, seriously. If you're gonna make a new character, don't make it related to another character. That just comes off as lazy to me. But, I mean, so far she doesn't look bad, but her weapon is a guitar, and that is just a stupid weapon. I mean, a guitar, electric guitar, might I add, is not a baseball bat. You can't just continually use an electric guitar as if it was a bat, because eventually that thing's gonna break, and what you're left with is a big block of wood sitting on the ground with strings broken or still attached to it. I mean, to be honest, what would you really even prefer? Would you prefer an aluminum bat, which will last much longer, or a heavy-ass guitar, which you know is gonna break? I go for the bat. So that's the only new character that's returning. And also, after her character trailer was revealed, there's apparently there's like a weird silhouette kind of thing showing off some weird other character that looks like it's gonna be a cyborg, and apparently there might be something else above Axel and Blaze, but I can't tell because I can't make out anything. Maybe it's part of the new guy, and of course the new guy, I doubt is going to be Dr. Zan, because his arms just scream cyborg or robotic upgrades. It could be Zan, so if it is Zan, he's going to have a nice hell of an upgrade. But I doubt. The jawline kind of looks a little off. Plus he has this weird ponytail hair thing in the back, so it's probably going to be some other strong guy that I probably just don't even know about. And of course, my character predictions video did not go to waste because Shiva is back. As I predicted, I had a feeling he would be back, because why not? He's a boss again, but he probably has a chance of being a playable character, but hey, who knows? At least one character is back. I'm at least speculating that, come on. They gotta bring back some of the old characters, maybe at least for cameos, or who knows? We'll find out when more information is revealed. Maybe in the upcoming Nintendo Direct we might get some more information. I doubt it, but whatever. So now, after that I've gone through, you know, gameplay and art style, the music, the platforms, and the characters, what are my thoughts? Do I think it's going to be good? Do I think it's going to be bad? What are my thoughts? Well, I think this game has potential to be good, but I don't know, it might come across as mediocre because, like I said, the art style is not grabbing my attention. The fact for the ability that they removed the option to run from the third game is gone, exclusive to one character. But like I said, those could just be nitpicks to some, but they bother me, but I don't think that's really going to ruin the game. I mean, you got the original composer back, that's one good thing. It's being available on all platforms, that's another good thing. So I have a Switch, so I'm not going to feel like I'm being forgotten here. You got one returning character, so that's good. But then again, there could be some downsides about it, but we won't know until the game's, you know, is given more information when the game's finally out, because they still have not given a release date for this thing. I'm speculating maybe late 2019 or early 2020. We may never know. So until more information comes out, this is the IndexMaster signing off.